Good morning, students. Today our topic is revision of MySQL. In class 11, we will learn about the MySQL. MySQL is a database management software, DBMS. In MySQL also RDBMS, relational database management software, because these types of softwares we are working with the several types of relations. And to maintain the relations, we have to record the operators over here. So operators is an important part of MySQL. In case of operators, it can classify into the several categories. First one is arithmetical operator. In case of arithmetical operator, it performs the arithmetical operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Next one is the relational operator. In case of relational operator, it maintains the relation between two variables: greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and not equal to. In case of logical operator, it performs the logical operation based on logic and, or, and not, and others operator like between, in, and like. Now we are discussing about the SQL, structure query language. It has the four different segments: DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. DCL stands for Data Control Language, and TCL stands for Transaction Control Language. The several commands are found in DDL and DML. Both are in our syllabus. In case of DDL, first of all, create database. To create a database, we have to use these types of commands. Then use command is used for a particular database or to open a particular database. Then create table, we are using the create table command to create a table or relation in our RDBMS. Alter table used to modify or alteration about our table. Describe table or DESC stands for to view a particular table structure. Drop table is used to delete a table. Then DML commands, it is used to manipulate our records or data in our table. First one is select. Select command is used to select a particular table or to select the single records or more than one records from a particular table. Insert, to insert a particular record in a table. Update, to update a particular records in a table. Delete, to delete the records from table. So these commands are very useful for us. Now we have to see how we use the DML commands with our particular table. Here our table name is student with the three columns or three attributes. One is ID, student ID, one is name, another is marks. Now we write down the commands to fetching the record from the particular table by using the select statement. Before learning about the query, we have to know that another important sections which are found in SQL commands. is clause. The four different clause present in our syllabus. First one where, second one order by, third one is group by, and fourth one is having. Where clause is help to fetching the records from a particular database. We are using the several types of query by using the where clause. Order by clause is used to make our record in a proper order, either ascending order or descending order. We are using the two different keywords with order by ASC and DSC. ASC stands for ascending order and DESC stands for descending order. After the order by, we have to write down it. Group by clause is there to fetching records in a group, and having clause is used with group by. Before the select square, we have to know the basic formation of select query or select statement. So this is the basic formation. First of all, we have to write down the select, then we have to write down the fields or fields name, either single, more than one, or all. Then you have to mention the table name. Then we have to write down the clause with condition, and after completing the query we have to write down semicolon. It is denote the end of our query. So suppose we want to find out the all records of our student from student table. So what will our query? At first we have to write down the select. As per the formula, we have to write down the select. For all records, we have to write down the asterisk symbol. It is denote the select all. Then we have to write down the from. Then we have to write down the table name like student. Then semicolon. This query is show the details of students from our student table. Now we have to see only the name of the students from our student table. Then we have to write down select, then name, then from, then student. So only the name attribute will be shown from the particular table student. Then if we want to show name and ID of the students, then we have to write down select name ID from student. So by using the three different commands, we observe first one to see the all records, next one we have to see a particular attributes, then we have to see the two attributes from a particular table. So in this way we are using the select statement or select query. Now we want to modify about our query by using the where clause. Now we are using the where clause with our select query statement. Where clause is used to taking the condition from the user. We are using the condition with where clause. Suppose we want to see the records of students of class 12. Then we have to write down select for all records. We are using the asterisk. Then from, then student where we have to use the select asterisk from student where class equal to 12. 12 is the character, that's why we are using the single quote, or we can use the double quote over here. Let's just increase our table: name, ID, name, marks and class. So by using the where clause, we can use a particular condition over here. The condition is student of class 12. Then select asterisk from student where class equal to 12, either 12 in single quote or double quote. In case of numeric figure, we are not using the single quote or double quote. Otherwise, in case of string, we have to use either single quote or double quote. And after the particular thing, we have to use the semicolon. It is denote the end of our statement. Now we can use a logical operator over here. Suppose we have to see the details of students read in class 12 and marks above 80%. So we are using the two condition over here. One is class will be 12 and marks must greater than 80%. So which type of query we have to record over here? At first we have to write down select asterisk from student, then where class equal to 12 and we are using a logical operator over here and marks greater than 80%. So by using this query, we have to see the details of students who are getting 80% of class 12. So select asterisk from student as per this particular format. Select fields from table name student. Then we are using the where clause. Then condition class equal to 12 and we are using a logical operator over here and class equal to 12 and marks greater than 80%. Thank you, students.